kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And we are underway from Cincinnati. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That's a start they can live with. 15 yards on the first play from scrimmage. But one unit I know you will watch is the offensive line. If they keep clear balls like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, with that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers. You're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
I don't care what game it is, everyone's always looking for an early advantage, an early break, and they almost had one there. That should have been an interception. Nice catch. Just couldn't get his feet down in bounds.
And offensively lucky to have that one back. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Throwing again is Watson. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Here's a handoff to Swift running left. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Swift. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for the first. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Watson, he's going to back away and call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Back to throw, Watson. Got a man, it's Tunyon. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 32-yard line. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with
a pass for Sutton is intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it up, and the Cardinals are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You called that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
And he's not going anywhere to start tonight. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding him to no gain.
Second down. Here's Hurts. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six for the Bengals, JD. What a response by that defensive unit, Charles, because they just saw their offense throw the interception. They come out there, not only get an interception of their own, but they take it back for the touchdown.
I won't sing it because no one wants to hear that, but perhaps in early case, anything you can do, I can do better between these defenses. A lot of people can't expect the offense to light this game up, but so far, the defenses are stealing the show.
Swift is into the end zone for a Bengals touchdown.
Did my eyes deceive me, or was that an eye formation play that was just run there for a touchdown?
Little old school eye.
How about that? Was that a fullback, tailback, running it into the end zone?
Well, that's what that fullback's for, right? That's why you use it. Let him pave the way.
Without a doubt, he's an extra blocker, and he did his job well on that play.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Getting the ball is Cook running left. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Hurts. Steps away to his left. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Joe Davis. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
To about the 26 here.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Right back to Swift again on second down. Strong run, but still wrangled before reaching the 20. 4 yards on the pickup there, so it'll leave them with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Watson now to throw. That's Tunyon bringing in the quick throw. Touchdown! Robert Tunyon. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals are up to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And it's now 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football, and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And now the Bengals are going to call another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Here's Hurts to throw. And here's another interception, the third of this first quarter. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six for Bengals TV. Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And man, they seem to be clicking on all 3 phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick six.
And it's absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the second quarter.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here, because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse, and this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
First down, here's the run with Cook. He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They run the counter with Cook. And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
So it looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Bengals will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Bengals drive about to get going. But Charles, they're really stringing these possessions and scores together early. We're still in the first quarter, but if they can score again here, look out.
Yeah, and as you taught me when broadcasting games, one word we're supposed to avoid, and that's blowout. But that's exactly what's going on here. Down 3 possessions in the fourth quarter. That goes beyond any worst-case scenario we might have thought coming into this game. And another touchdown here, that should eliminate any hopes for any type of a comeback.
Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
First down, and they go with Swift again. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Have to give credit for a nice play there, but also have to look at it as a blown assignment. He became a free runner that turned into a free hitter.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. 21-0 our score after 1. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And the open receiver, it's Robert Williams.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Up the middle, Jones. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
No doubt about it. Really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
On 2nd and 9, White. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball, because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
That's going to be caught by C.J. Board. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals 40. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Second down, another shot for Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
On first down, it's White. Then he'll find his target. Woods, it's complete. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. On the counter, here's Jones. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And this is recovered by the Cardinals.
You know, if this is the regular season, partner, we'd be talking about just how costly a mistake that was, but probably good for him to get it out of his system right now.
Just hope for him and the team it's not a sign of things to come.
Yeah, without a doubt. Plus, got to worry about making the team. Those types of errors don't help you.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They'll take over deep in their own end after the fumble recovery as they start 1st and 10. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Wentz finding his target is Trey McBride. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Wentz. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Up the middle they go. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. But I think a Cardinal was able to gain possession, yes. So they will hold on to the ball.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Here's Wentz to throw. He completes it to Tate. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. It's the first time that they've looked his way tonight, and he comes up with a 1st down on the play. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Now a handoff up the middle. Warren. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. He's already put it on the ground once in this first half. There, no gain, just struggling to get going.
Yeah, and what he needs right now, a dose of confidence, which means his guys have to chop a hole, a big one for him, give him a chance to run a little bit, and gain some of that confidence back. He didn't get it on that carry.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
He did a fine job there not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter.
Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. And the Cards are going to take possession of the football. So that potentially an important takeaway here in this second quarter.
Because what it does is give their offense a chance to put a drive together. They've got nothing on the scoreboard so far, so you have to think that they need something before the break. And now they have an opportunity.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll try the left side. It's Ward. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Wentz now to throw. He's got McBride here over the middle. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And he's brought down after a very nice game. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. So we have reached halftime in our first preseason matchup of the year. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely...
And it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. That one is going to sting. First play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this 3rd quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key. Crucial. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Again, it's Jones. And it looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves them with 7 yards to go on 3rd down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Now Justin Tucker's out to try the field goal. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It will be a 51-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good. And the round is on. It's 24-0. Whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin the second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. On play action, it's Wentz. He's got his tight end McBride on the out route. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Wentz. Bellinger hauls it in on left side. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Now Wentz on the bootleg. Pass to the right, and he's got McBride. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 45-yard line. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now a give right side. Moore, and he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Wentz going to throw. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And the Bengals force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Well, they definitely figured out something defensively at halftime, Charles. That's now 2 drives and 2 interceptions here in this 3rd quarter.
And I think the easy thing for us to say is, boy, they made an adjustment, didn't they? Or they showed him something different. I'm not so sure it's that as much as maybe he's just been impatient and forced the ball a little bit. In any event, as you noted, back-to-back interceptions thrown.
The tackle made by the linebacker, Joe Schobert.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. The play fake, now White. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Well, on that one, they go with the play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully, you've got to make sure that everyone is doing their part. You actually have to sell this play. You've got to sell the run action. Otherwise, why do you stop with the running back? You just run straight for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember, last drive, they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half. Now Wentz. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
So 2nd and 10, third quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati. Now Wentz. A throw taken in by Tylan Wallace. Touchdown, Cardinals! Tylan Wallace, 70 yards, and the Cardinals are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
The Cardinal offense not going anywhere. They'll stay out and go for two. Wentz going to look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now White. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby McCain. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Wentz. He's going to float this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Play action. Now Wentz. And that throw behind his man. He missed him, incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Wentz to throw again. Open man left side is Wallace, complete. Touchdown, Cardinals. Tyler Wallace ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Cardinals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, you kept them out the end zone there. This game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
And they're going to get the 2. It's caught. So they get the conversion, and now we're back to a 1-score game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to start forward.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw in this type of a game, I would be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a touch to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's White. Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. He's able to knock that one away.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Running right, Jones. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 6. That's going to wind up incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
It has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. The defense forced the punt. Now they try to inch closer, but still ultimately down 2 scores in the final quarter. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. Throwing his Wentz. Being chased out left. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Wentz. And his throw is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. We're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletions. They're going for more.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. To throw, it's Wentz. He's got his man, that's Wallace. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 45-yard line. Up the middle they go. It's Warren. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown.
With the trades, all the trades
maybe later in the game, trying to establish the
some people made a couple trades. One of them we didn't care. The second one I didn't really like, but I didn't say anything. Because I mean, at the end of the day, I don't think it matters too much. But after the draft, they gave you 15 minutes to do trades if you wanted to do trades. And a couple of people made some trades. Who told you that? I don't know if there was.
So now you take the shot before they're going to lay back any farther on defense. Go ahead and throw it around the field. Unfortunately, it didn't.
Yeah, Aiden Giblin. That trade I didn't mind because the kid he was traded for was on my draft board. I had him even with the kid that he was traded for, so I didn't have a problem with that trade. The trade that I had a problem with was Leslie for that other kid, because there ain't no way they were even. I had Leslie rated higher than the kid he was traded for, but and then I asked him, I was like, why are you trading Leslie for this guy? And he was like, oh, he's my kid's friend, and because of the kid. And I'm like, all right, man, whatever. Then I said, hey, I got somebody I'll trade for Leslie. And, of course, they didn't want to make the trade. So, like I said, what's that? Hey, my last two. I'll trade the last two, but,
I thought you took Andy the old drama
7 yards from the first down here.
Is Andy the drama queen?
Yes, he's the one that has the little sugar in his tank.
I don't, like I said, man, I don't really know these kids. I go off of what I see.
He was the center of the team. He was always on the sideline. They rarely got to play.
Oh, well, that's probably the reason.
Yeah, the coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down.
He was the center.
The Bengals bring out their.
Well, like I said,
he was the one. Okay, so he was the one that was trying to
gets it away. That's a laser headed for the sideline.
And then they were like, go back to receiver.
Out of bounds, and how good was that?
really?
Yeah.
That's what they spotted.
You ain't thinking about Dylan, are you?
No. Andy Hicks.
Oh, I don't. Like I said, I don't know him.
He was on our
Inside the 5, superb.
Well, I mean, it's not gonna matter in the long run because he probably won't get. My goal is to let all the kids play, but he probably won't get that much playing time, so it doesn't really matter too much. Hey, she went high. She wasn't available. I wanted to pick her. I asked, hey, tell her this.
That's Damian Ratley. And he works it across the 25 before being.
Hey, I asked her before at the evals, I said, can you throw the ball? She was like, I don't know. If she would have told me that she could throw the ball, I would have picked her second. But she told me she didn't want to play quarterback, and I needed a quarterback.
Yeah, she said she don't want to play quarterback. That's why she told me she didn't want to play quarterback.
I know, but she went high. She went in like the third round. She was high. She was a high pick.
Yeah.
So she wasn't available. You got to remember, there's only 8 coaches. I had the 7th pick, so I didn't have.
Oh, You had the 7th pick in the first round?
I had the 7th pick in the whole draft. Yeah. I was number 7. They did a snake draft, but I was number 7 overall. So, you know.
Did they pull like a lottery in front of you, or was it like rigged?
No, they did it. They did everything up front. You know, they waited till everybody got there. They went to the thing where they did the roll of the dice, how many times they was going to run it, and then they went to this program to where it was either the ducks or the snails, and they did the ducks. And we watched the whole thing, so they did everything in front. It was all legit. Yeah, so I mean, like I said, I don't have a problem with the way they did it. I think it was pretty good. It just fell the way it fell. And like I said, there was about 3 or 4 trades made after the draft. And like I said, the only one I had trouble with was the Leslie trade. But, you know, like I said, at the end of the day, the kids still got to play. You got to coach them and they got to play. So, you know, and if you are stacking the team to try to win, then that means you're not a very good coach. You know, that's just how I see it. So as long as my kids go out there and play, have fun, and they're happy, then, you know, that's what it's going to be. We're going to play to win. You know me, I try to let everybody play. Obviously, I got 8 kids that I think can play. We got one more kid than last year. So, you know, so now there's going to be.
Who's going to play quarterback? Silas?
Right now, I'm going to try to develop Silas as quarterback because I think he can do it, even though I heard he can't. And if he can't, you know, I got the one kid, Amari, who say he can throw, even though I don't want him to play quarterback because that'll be wasting his talent.
Yeah, because Kylie's mom over here said, you looked at our roster and she goes, oh, Silas will be your quarterback.
Yeah, that kid Diggers, he was going to, I told you I was drafting him as quarterback, but he went like 2nd round too, so he went real high. So the only quarterback that was left was Silas. I called Priscilla. Before I had Andy call Priscilla, right, the night before. I say, hey, ask Priscilla, can Lucas play quarterback? And she messaged back, but he doesn't really like it because he's not very confident at it, blah, blah, blah. So, I mean, I have to get a quarterback. So I had to pick, and I wound up picking Silas in the 2nd round because he was the only one that was available to play quarterback. Like I said, the kid I drafted first. Who, Tristan? Yeah, he went 2nd round.
It's a 58-yard
attempt.
Amari Hansen. Yeah, he was my 1st round pick. I had him and Carmine. Carmine and Amari was the top 2 on my board. Lucas was number 3. So Carmine went 1st overall. So I had the next pick. Right. And then I had the next pick. So I had to decide, do I take Lucas, who I know is a good player, but doesn't want to play quarterback? Or do I take Amari, who, that kid, he runs track. He was the fastest kid out there. He had the fastest 40 time, plus he's tall, plus he can catch, plus he told me he can play quarterback. So if I need him to play quarterback, he can. But it was between him and Lucas. I know Lucas is a good player and he's fast, but, you know, I had to take Amari and try to get Lucas in the 3rd round, but Lucas didn't fall. He didn't fall in the 3rd round. So 3rd round, the 2nd round, I had to take Silas. And then, of course, in the 3rd round, I took. Was it? Yeah, that was pretty original. That was pretty fun. Yeah, that was pretty good. So I think we got a good team. Like I say, our first 8. Well, most guys. I'm actually doing my parent email right now, and I'm going to ask everybody if they're going to be here for next week, because I know next week is spring break, so there's probably going to be some people traveling. If nobody, and Thursday we can't practice next week. We got a team meeting. But if, you know, the people are available, you know, Mondays and Wednesdays, and I might start. I mean, we got if we don't practice next week at all, we have 2 weeks before the season starts.
Yeah.
So we don't necessarily have to practice this week. I would like to just to see what we got. You know what I'm saying? So this week for spring break, it may just be 2 days. And then next week, depending on what we got, just to get kids familiar with, just to see how the team look, we may go to 2 days. Because like I say, our first 8 players are really good. So I'm not worried about the first 8. Those last 2, we had to pick 2 more players. So I think one team ended up with like 9 players, and the rest of us got 10. But there's something else that happened that I didn't know that I wasn't too happy about. They have a brother and sister out there. So we were told right before, well, it wasn't even before the draft. In the middle of the draft, we were told if you draft a brother, the sister and the brother has to play on the same team. And I'm like, well, you guys should have told us before the draft because we'd have ranked our board differently. Because the girl is just as good. But of course, you try to get her in a later round as a sleeper. She's just as good as her brother almost. But now, if you draft her brother, you automatically get her. So she got slotted. So I'm like, that was kind of unfair. But you know me, man. I don't mind what people do.
Who got the YouTuber?
Those 2 are the YouTubers.
Yeah, those 2 are the YouTubers.
Yeah.
So they told us in the middle of the draft, if you draft one, you get both.
So what you did, they drafted the brother first. They drafted the brother first, and then they slotted the sister.
They slotted the sister. That's wrong.
Well,
they should have announced it before.
If they would have announced it before the draft, I wouldn't have had a problem with it.
Yeah, because announced it at the evals.
We were like in the 5th round, right? The 4th or the 5th round. I think it was 5th round. It's right after I took Brantley. They said, so who's got whatever the brother's name, right? And they was like, nobody. He's still on the board. Well, they said, well, if you draft him, then the sister's got to come with him. They're a pair. So he's like, well, why didn't you guys tell us that before the draft? They said, well, it's always commonly known that if there's a brother and sister or siblings, they both play on the same team. I was like, well, the new coaches don't know that. I don't know how y'all do it. So, and John was gone, and right before it got to John's pick, that's when the one coach asked, I think it was not Finnegan, but the other, he was a board member, right? The Schuster. I think his name is Schuster. He asked, hey, so who drafted this guy? And everybody's like, he hasn't been drafted yet. And then they say, well, you get a sister too. So he drafted him. So like I say, there was a little bit of drama, but not much. And I'm not too concerned with it.
Both of them.
Yeah, but because if I would have got both of them, then that means I wouldn't have had to pick up one of my 2 last picks. But like I said, we'll see how it goes, man. I'm not overly concerned, and I'm lucky that I had the opportunity.
Because it was between 3 of y'all to get Brantley. John, you, and Duncan.
Yeah, I know. So yeah, we wouldn't give. But Duncan, he had like the 2nd pick overall, 2nd or 3rd pick overall. So he was high. So he was picking a lot of the guys that was rated really high, which it is what it is, right? No big deal. But
I got the second overall pick in the 2nd round, right?
Who? Duckett? No. No, I had in the 1st round, I had the
7th pick.
Yeah, but you got to remember, 4 coaches didn't pick in the 1st round.
I understand, but they still get a pick. They just get their slotted pick.
Yeah, they get their slotted pick. So I had to. So coming in the 2nd round when it snaked, The last guy had 2 picks, so the last guy got 2 picks. I had the second pick in the second round, so that's when, yeah. But so
going in a sink formation. I like being middle.
well, see, you got to remember, like my first pick, I took like Duckett, right? Duckett had the second pick overall. So Steiner is the new guy. Steiner was the assistant coach of the Colts. He took Carmine first. And then Duckett took that kid Triggers that I had slotted as quarterback. He went number 2 overall. So there you go. Those two are already gone.
So Steiner was the assistant coach on the Colts.
Yeah, he took Carmine.
Why would he trade Aiden? So why did he trade Aiden?
Second pick overall.
Because he coached Aiden last year.
I don't know, man. I can't answer that. I don't know.
Who did he get?
He got, like I said, the kid that he traded him for, I didn't have a problem with because I had him. He took Giblin second. I didn't have Giblin that high on my list.
Yeah, you had Giblin in the first round.
No, I didn't. Giblin?
Yeah.
Let me see.
He had him 9th overall.
No. I know I didn't have him that high. Hold on, I got my list in front of me. Hold on. I'll tell you where I had him at. Let me see, Giblin.
You had him right behind Silas.
Oh, actually, I did have him high. Yeah, you know what? I don't know why he traded him. Because the same guy made 2 trades. Steiner made both those trades. He traded Giblin and he traded Leslie. And I'm like, why'd you draft him that high if you was going to trade him?
He's like, why'd you draft him that high if you're going to trade him?
So,
He made 2 trades.
I think, yeah, he made 2 trades. He traded him for...
He said, why are you trading Leslie away? I'll take Leslie for a kid that's not even that good. He goes, because that's my son's friend.
So...
Yeah. Hey. Hey, so we're about to head over to your house to play poker.
All right. I'll see y'all when y'all get here.
Mom, but I better have my money. No more money.
You're in the background.
We're just getting Jeremiah's ice and headed over to your house.
All right, man. Later.
All right.
You stinking up that bathroom for company, huh? Huh?
I'm so iceberg slimish, stainless, not a blemish. I should have been in prison. No more remorse, no cases in. I got the rolling flooded, soaking wet, but ain't been swimming. I'm the man now, ain't I? Work a plan now, can't I? I remember when you lame player, hated a player, now the same lame player. They call a player mayor. What you talking that funky, about my face. Wearing that monkey, that might give you life advice. Get some money, 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 get some money. It's the paper power pastor, burning rubber faster, down a call work a plan now. Can't I? I remember when you lame player, hated a player, now the same lame player. They call a player mayor. What you talking? Talking that funky, about my face. Wearing that monkey. Not that might give you my advice. Get some money. 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 Get some money.
So I guess you can't go play poker then.
Get some money. Get some money. Get some money. Get some money.
I ain't playing no poker then.
Get some money. Get some money. Get some money. Get some money. Get some money.
Alright, 1-0. Guess they don't suck too bad. So all of a sudden the girl want to know why I didn't draft her when I was talking to her. Oh, that's because I didn't want to play quarterback. Well, oh yeah? Nobody told me nothing. Not to say I would have drafted her anyway.
My belly button to attach.
What's that? Trash. I want that.
Coach, put me in the game. Coach, put me in the game. Make major moves, still the same ones that I came with. Up in a payment, told you we nothing to play with. Guess some things unchangeable. Me and my thirst insatiable. Till we on big time, face on my rollie on big time. Face on my goals, that's a big climb. Still my flow is unshakable. Run it up, I cannot quit it. I need it, I ain't where I wanna be. I can admit it. Never submitting, I'm fighting my darkest of thoughts. I am a force. I harbor the to having a boss, yeah. I was just playing my cards. I'm taking it there. I'm taking it there. I'm taking it there. It's gonna be a riot, doubt me, it's quiet. I got the can of gas, I'm about to ignite. I am driven, I won't ever get tired, cause I've been left behind, I have to get right. Waiting on the sign, now I just wait on myself, got nothing weighing on the mind. One thing I learned after all this time, the mountain you carry meant for you to climb. All this time, I'm on the grind, oh, I'm shining, nothing can stop me. All these years, blood, sweat, and tears, but I'm still here, nothing can stop me. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Nothing can stop me. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Nothing can stop me. Nothing can stop me. And I keep getting stronger. My limit's the sky. I do the impossible, impossible. Shine if I want to. I win every time if I want to. The world mine if I want to. Make the world mine cause I want to. I pull the sword out the border, walk a floor full of cobras. Go to war with you all, we can brawl toe to toe. I can tighten loops in my lace and make lightning lose in a race. I make fire cool and come back from the triangle in Bermuda. I can suit up, live in the moon up, working and outsmarting computers. I can outswim all the tuna, and that's without a scuba. So in the laws of nature, I'm breaking the rules. Only thing I'm bad at is being a loser. I can make time traveling a surprise. Make graveyards feel alive. Break the immortal down to his demise. Look up and beam to the stars so you can turn off the lights. I come alive in the dark, and I keep getting stronger. Tonight I hunt with the pride. You can't take my pride away. I can sing with the birds and the trees in the morning, or roll like the storms way over the ocean. My limit's the sky. I do the impossible, impossible.
Everybody in the damn fucking drama, ain't they? I said, everybody's in the drama, huh? Like, how you even know what the hell happened to the driver? So mama's here and he sits there.
Yeah.
How the hell she know? She wasn't at the damn drive, but she heard. God, that's why I don't like getting involved and stuff. Y'all can keep all that shit.
Yeah, y'all.
Them, yeah, y'all is in them. They can keep all that shit. I don't nothing to do with that. If you don't want that to happen, all you gotta do is step up the coach. Who you talking to?